Plaintiff, Ashiki Croft, was friends with the defendant, and she claims the defendant is extremely insecure when it comes to men. Ashiki says after the defendant falsely accused her of having an affair with her fiancé, she tried to poison Ashiki by putting fruit in her salad, knowing she's allergic, so she's suing. Defendant Justina Cumberbatch says Ashiki is a big flirt, and she insists she walked in on Ashiki and her fiancé in a bedroom together. And as a result, Justina called off her engagement. And she insists she never put fruit in Ashiki's salad.
Start with you.
Okay, I would first like to start by saying I'm a huge fan of yours, as well as my family back home in Brooklyn. We watch your show every day on WPIX, Channel 11 at 2 p.m.
2 p.m. in New York?
Yeah.
All right, everybody who doesn't watch, you see us now.
And I'm here to,
Thanks for the commercial.
I'm here to tell you, Brooklyn loves you.
Thank you. Tell them
Okay.
I love
Now,
Brooklyn too.
I would first like to start off by saying we're here today because the defendant here is accusing me, has accused me of sleeping with her ex-fiance and being the cause of her engagement being broken off. I can't believe she would deliberately try to hurt me. And the reason that we're here today is because in July of 2011, I had to be rushed to the hospital because Justina here actually tried to poison me. I have a fruit allergy, and she's aware of that. And we had a meeting, and I believe that she put the fruit into my salad. But let me first start by actually explaining to you how this all came about in the first place. This woman here is very insecure. Very insecure.
Don't try to say that.
When it comes to men, I'm not talking to you. When it comes to men and in her relationships, she has severed a whole bunch of friendships behind her relationships and men to the point where nobody wants to be around her.
What does she? What typically is the problem?
I honestly couldn't explain what her problem is and why she would sit there and think every time she gets with a guy, somebody has to have him or wants what she has. Okay. She has like this conceited attitude and she lives in her own world. Like it's a fantasy and I can't deal with it.
Let me hear from you, ma'am. Give me some background on your Walls Association.
First of all, let me say, Nikki here, she's a big flirt. Okay, she flirts with everyone, any man that walks by. And as a female, I wouldn't want to leave her anywhere around any type of man, testosterone. You know what I'm saying? She's really pretty. I'm not going to get her wrong. She's a really pretty girl. She thinks every guy wants her. You know, she thinks she's irresistible. You know, and being that I have a statement here from my ex-fiance stating that how she flirts with men.
He's a liar.
As you can see, when she came in, she flirts with you.
They're both deceiving.
He tried flirting with you.
They're both deceiving.
I didn't get it flirting from
She's
me.
a liar, exactly. This is what she does.
What does she do to flirt with
The way
me?
she was just talking to you.
She doesn't own up to anything.
Let's go.
She doesn't own up to
Give
anything.
me a compliment.
Anyways, Your Honor.
Were you flirting with me? Maybe I missed it. Were you flirting with me? Or you just can't compliment me on my work.
I flirt with him too,
you
and
just
everybody else.
Yes, you do. You flirt with everyone.
So
I'm a big fan, by the way.
Maybe you just say it differently. Maybe that's the reason you think she's flirting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, what does your ex-fiance say in the letter?
In the letter, it states, him and Ashiki Croft did not engage in any sexual activities. However, Nikki has at times come off over friendly and flirtatious towards him.
Did you describe anything specifically?
He flirts with everybody.
How you figure?
He flirts with your mother.
Girl, don't play with me. Don't put my mother in this, all right? This is between you and I. Don't put my mother in this.
That's true, ma'am. Don't mention that unless you have something specific you're referring to.
I'm just saying he flirts with everybody, Anna. Everybody.
Have you ever received any specific allegations?
If I'm not around, she'll give him like an eye wink or maybe, or come up to him and say, oh, you got this, or like touch him and stuff. Like, you don't have to do that.
Okay, once she brings up my eyes, Your Honor, because I guess it's something she just can't get over. I can't help that I have nice eyes. And
I don't care about your eyes. I don't want your eyes. I got my own.
All right, ladies. What's the medical bills you're suing her about, ma'am?
Okay, to move on from this nonsense that she's speaking of. In July of 2011, after we had an incident, we were all drinking, we were all at a house party, having fun, and it got a little hot. You know, when it's crowded, it wasn't a big space, so it got a little hot. So I excused myself and I went to go hang out elsewhere. Now, her fiance did join me in the room that I was in, and we were hanging out. We were talking.
A bedroom?
We were talking.
A bedroom?
What we were talking. Should I have sat in?
You had other places to go. You have other places in the house.
Okay, maybe I should have went in the attic. I don't know.
That would have been better.
But,
or maybe outside of the front porch.
Moving along as I was.
Anyways.
We were in the room together, and we were talking, laughing. It wasn't nothing going on. We weren't even that close. But, however, the defendant did walk in the room, because I don't want to say her name, it's not worth my breath. The defendant did walk in the room, and when she walked in the room, we did jump. She scared us. Music is going, and the way she busted in the room because she's intoxicated was almost like she stumbled. So it was like doo-doo-doo, and we jumped like we don't know what's going on.
Right.
When we jumped, she starts screaming, "What's going on in here? What's going on? I knew it. You're trifling." Next thing I know, she picks up a bottle and it goes flying across the room. I had to duck. So of course, I went to retaliate, but the ex stepped in between us and tried to break it up. Why he's breaking it up, it's beyond me as to why he apologized over 1 million times.
Of course he's going to apologize.
Let me ask you this, ma'am. And you know better than to have this woman's fiance in the bedroom with you by yourself.
Thank you.
I don't care how much room it was left in the house, or you all would just have to talk later. Read that letter again, because I didn't hear that incident. That incident, that letter he wrote for you today, talking about how she was coming on to him. Finish reading it, where he describes why he was in the bedroom by himself with this woman, with your friend.
They was sitting on the bed talking, and she came on to him very closely, whispered in my ear, saying, "You know I want you."
Did he say how he got in there with her? Did he say why he went into the bedroom?
No, it don't say why he went in there.
Your friend.
He doesn't say why he went in there with her.
Did you ask him?
I did ask.
And what did he tell you?
He didn't know she was in the bedroom. When he got in there, that's why he was there.
Hold on, but he was sitting down when you walked in, right?
Yeah.
All right, by the time he sat down, he knew.
Right.
So I'm sure you had sense enough to ask him that. I'm sure you had sense enough to say, yeah, well, once you got in there and you saw she was there, you sat down.
You're right. Yeah. You're right.
And Your Honor, she never asked him anything.
Let me handle this.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, so.
You're right. You're right.
Did he explain that?
No, he didn't.
Okay. Let's move on, man.
Yes, her ex has the worst reputation, and I uphold myself up here, not down here, so I need not to deal with a man.
Well, you were slumming that day, but let's get to the... I'm just saying, if that's your conclusion, then you'll follow me. I'm just saying, if he's so low and you so high, then what were you doing in there with him that day? That day you were going low yourself then. So let's get to the how you believe she tried to poison you over it.
Okay, Your Honor. I went home, and her fiance went about their merry way. Now, apparently, she called off her engagement, which I don't feel was necessary when you don't have. When nothing happened.
Something did happen. Y'all both had looks on your face. Come on, I'm not going to walk in the room with a face looking like that.
That's enough, ma'am. You did right, and you're probably better off for it, but go ahead.
We arranged to meet to talk, to discuss the issue. We've been friends for 5 years. Now, when we had lunch, I ordered a salad, and she knew I was going to order a salad because when we discussed where we were going to meet, I said, let's go to this place because it has nice salads. So we went, I ordered a salad, and we were talking, and she made it clear to me that she feels strongly in her heart that I did sleep with her fiance, and she doesn't care what either one of us says. I went, excused myself from the table to go to the bathroom, and when I returned, I continued to eat. Next thing I know, my lips break out in bumps, and then it's just absolutely disgusting, but I have pictures, Your Honor, of the outcome.
So this was an allergic reaction, and you believe she did something to your food to cause it?
Yes. She knows I have fruit allergies.
She think I'm gonna walk around with fruit in my pocket?
She knows.
You think I'm gonna walk around with fruit in my
Your
pocket?
Honor, she knows I have fruit allergies, and I was fine eating the meal the whole time until I excused myself from the table and came back and continued to eat.
You should have seen what was in your
food.
salad before you ordered it. I'm sure it
I
had
did
everything
see what was in my
it.
salad, Your Honor. I was
Ma'am, I'll
already
let you
eating
speak.
it.
What's the window repair? Where's
The
that
window
for?
repair happens in August.
What happened?
I was a group of friends, again, same incident, a group of friends. She was out. I wasn't there for this occasion because I don't want to be around her. The group of
be around
friends
you either.
was out. She got intoxicated again and brought up the whole issue of the incident with the fiance when we were in the room. My group of friends got annoyed. They called the evening off, parted ways. 3 a.m. that same morning, my window was broken. Nobody knew where she went after the fact. So that got me thinking. And I said, that's crazy because I thought we got past it.
Well, how did you determine that it was her that broke the
Now,
window?
this is where it came. I tricked her. She doesn't know it. I asked one of my friends that found the incident funny to go back to her and kind of bring it up as like a, slide it in there. And then when they slid it in there, she laughed and said, well, she got what she deserved. And she honestly, to me, should have got more. So then they asked blatantly, because I asked them not to, but wait till the right moment. They asked her bluntly, did she do it or have anything to do with it? And she laughed again. She said, like I said.
Just because I
Ma'am,
laughed.
did you break your window? Did you break your window?
I was upset. It still bothers me. Up to this day talking about it, okay? It still bothers me that she could do that to me.
And that made me think, why wouldn't you?
So upset that you reacted in violence.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you break my window, right, and it made me scared.
What type of window was it? You want $700?
I didn't have a receipt. That's including the service for them to put the window in, and they have to remove bars because I have bars over my window. I have a first floor apartment.
All right, and emotional distress you want $2,000 for.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to give you everything short of $1,000 of the emotional distress. I'll give you $2,675, ma'am. I believe that it is more likely than not that you intentionally put fruit into her salad. If
You know you
were
did.
so
You know you
angry,
did.
if you were so angry that 1 month later you would still be reacting with violence. 1 month later, certainly you're likely to have taken advantage of a
Be quiet, please.
weakness that you knew of that would harm her. So it's more likely than not beyond a reasonable doubt. That's not the burden we have to prove in civil court. All we have to prove in civil court is that it's more likely than not that you did it. And you admit to breaking the window. Therefore, I'll grant the judgment to the plaintiff. Have a good day. Judgment for the plaintiff.
Told you I was gonna win. Told you I was gonna win. Give me my
You got
money.
this
Give me
now.
my
You got
money.
this now.
Show
You got
me
this.
the
I'm gonna
money.
give you whatever. But when I give you money, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear anything.
Give me my
so
money.
call me.
Give me my money.
Ooh.
Money, money, money.
Ooh, girl.
Money.
I
Yes.
got you.
Yes.
I got you.
Yes.
I got you.
Now go back and talk to our same group of friends so I can
I'm
get
not
you
talking to
again.
your friends.
So
Those
I
are
can
your
get you
friends.
again.
Those are your
What
friends.
you gonna
Those are
break
your
now?
friends.
What
I'm
you
gonna
gonna
do?
break now?
I'm not breaking anything. I don't got time for you, all right? I'm gonna give you a little money. I'm
Go
gonna give you
back-
a little,
go back
$1,000 or
to your
whatever I gotta
single
give
world.
you. Yeah,
Go
my
back to your
single
single
world. I don't have to go
and your
out
sick
and go flirt with
mind
every
of
other
thinking
guy
everybody
trying to
wants
get with
something
them
that
for them
you
to give me
have.
stuff.
'Cause I
I'm
want
good.
nothing. I
I'm
need
good.
nothing.
You need something
I
because you
need
got me
nothing.
here. You need something because you brought me
Right.
here.
So
You
now
need
I'm gonna go
something.
home
So now
and buy
if
your
anything, I should freaking
ex-fiance
sue
with
you.
the money you're gonna pay me.
But whatever. Oh really? Really?
With the money you're gonna pay
really?
me. I'm gonna buy him.
All right. All right.
Toodles, hun.
Whatever.